always wanted to capture motorcycle adventures and some of the motorcycles that I've had over the years. They tend to be maybe not necessarily popular bikes, but they're unusual, and you know, when I go looking for information on a bike that I'm gonna grab, there just isn't a lot out there. Now I've got some tools to, you know, appropriately document them. Again, I'm not going for the highest video quality. It's gonna be a bit of a journey if this is something I've continued to develop. Really just kind of want to share the things that I've got and the things that I've learned. It takes a lot of time to, you know, figure out how to work on a bike, how to take care of a bike. Some of these machines are, you know, you got to kind of figure it out along the way. There's just not a whole lot of support on the internet for them. The folks over at Common Motor are definitely an inspiration to me. Other small engines from time to time, but I've really never been in the depths of a bike before. And they had really nice, thorough videos on how to do everything. I love sharing this kind of stuff, and if I can save someone the hassle and the frustration and the nervousness, I'll certainly do that. I'm going after a 1977 Honda XL350. Now, this isn't a bike that I was interested in. This isn't a bike that I would normally seek out. I have started some dual sport adventures, and you know, it's a dual sport. It's a very old dual sport. I kind of figured it'd be a bit of a dinosaur, but after getting it fired up, you know, I'm pretty impressed with it. Weighs about the same as my KLX230. I believe we can shave some weight off of that. Could use some updates. Haven't decided how long I'm going to keep this bike or how much of an investment it's going to be, but it's growing on me. So I've borrowed ADV Dual Sports wonderful Ford F and Ranger here, and we're gonna go from Louisville up to the outskirts of Springfield, Ohio to grab this bike and get it back in one day. Got some new tires, we've got some new fork seals. It's already got a new battery. I had the basic timing adjustments and everything to make it run, so we're gonna see if we can get, you know, the lighting to work, the turn signals to work. In Kentucky, if you bring a bike from out of state, it has to be inspected. So we've got to make sure it's got a horn, turn signals, headlight, brake lights. It can be a challenge on one of these old bikes if you're planning to, you know, throw a plate on the back of it. So we'll get it that far and then decide what we want to do with it. It needs an exhaust. It needs a lot of things. But it does run well, so that's the most important part. And we'll try to document this as we go here, and if anyone's interested, I'll continue posting. Here is the prize. There's no tank on it because I brought it down separately. The idea being that we'd get the rust out of it ahead of time. Wasn't sure if I was going to fix this bike in Ohio and kind of piecemeal it, or if I was going to just take it home. As you can see here, I've elected to just take it home. Not in too bad a shape. The muffler looks fine on this side, but it's completely rotted out. If you see in there, I don't know if that shows on the camera or not, but not much left of it. We'll go ahead and see if she'll start here. Been sitting in the garage for a couple weeks. See if she still has compression. Got the bottle here, so we'll get some fuel going in here. No decompression on this, so sure she's got some choke. first order of business, I think, is to get a wash. We can see here, well, I can't zoom out anymore, but I'm going to take the seat off. For some reason the seat's bolted, you can't unbolt it. Need to put a clamp on the carburetor down here. It's hard to see, but there's a clamp for the intake box, the air box, and we don't really want to get water in there, so we're gonna get a well-deserved wash on this girl. It's probably been 20 years or longer, who knows. You can see here I cleaned up some of the front wheel, but she's still pretty dirty. See the rust here. I'm gonna have to remove this pipe, but another day. This pan is absolutely filthy. I don't think it's probably ever been off of there, so overdue for a cleaning if you ask me. Had to remove the bottom engine mount and another engine mount bolt up here to get the pan off, so it's in there pretty good, but
after cleaning up the bike, I decided to put the side covers, seat, and tank on to give everyone a better idea of what we're working with. It still has a long way to go before I would call it clean. I know I spent several hours spraying it down, but there's dirt on this bike everywhere, and it's been there for decades. So as we chip away at the backlog of maintenance, then we'll do some more intricate cleaning. So, clean up the wheels when we put new tires and wheel bearings on, for instance. I debated making one large video, but I think this content really is better suited in smaller chunks. This is my first real attempt at a YouTube video, and I think the opportunity for improvement will show in subsequent videos. Love feedback, as long as it's positive. Always love to hear what you guys think and how I can improve these videos moving forward, what you want to see, etc. Our next video will be centered around new tires, wheel bearings, and fork seals. Thanks.